You're listening to
Power English.
Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, December 18th, 2019, and I'm Kristen Cho.
I'm Denny Hong.
Alrighty, so, we're going to get right to the topic today.
Okay.
And maybe people, foreigners who come visiting to Korea may look at this and go, what is that? So we're going to talk about these huge flower stands outside of new businesses. So this is kind of like a congratulation, like opening ceremonial
we
gift.
see them at business openings. You see them at weddings.
Funerals.
And funerals. And so, these events, it's just as a gift to show either your moral support or your condolences, you purchase from a florist these giant floral decorations.
Right.
I know at weddings that I've attended, they also encourage you to take a flower off of it at the end of the wedding, too.
So a lot of people do leave with, little bouquets. Yeah.
But, again, when I first saw this in Korea, I was thinking, what is this?
Yeah, right.
I didn't get it, and then somebody explained it to me. I'm like, oh, okay. That's nice, because it's a different way of doing it. I don't know if they do it now, but there used to be these dancing, girls.
Yeah, those girls are not around that often.
I remember seeing that, especially in Busan, 15 years ago. Opening of a new business, and they would have...
Oh, yeah, they would do that here in Seoul as well. Yeah.
I found that really odd.
Okay, so here's the thing, because in America... usually those sort of flower stands do exist, but usually they're for memorial services or funerals.
Yeah.
So yes, we do have those sort of floral stands, but not for new businesses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Funerals, I've seen flower stands in the U.S.
Right.
And also horse races.
Yes.
When you have a championship derby.
Right.
They'll put the flower stand on the horse. Right?
Yeah. Right.
But that's really the only time I've seen it stateside.
Right, exactly. So a little bit of a cultural difference. Some expressions that we're going to learn. Here we go. The first one, I wish you well.
So when you wish someone well, is that you're just saying good luck right, to them. Health, wealth, and happiness.
Okay. And if you say, oh, my bad.
My bad is my mistake, right?
Okay.
But it's just a casual way of saying my mistake. My bad.
All right. And a vote of confidence.
A vote of confidence means I believe in you.
Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and listen to our Wednesday dialogue.
Oh, no. Look over there at that store. I think someone might have died.
Why would you think that?
Because of those large flower stands. Where I come from, they would only be at funerals or memorials.
In Korea, they're sent to new businesses to wish them well. You'll also see them at funerals, but not with balloons or loud music, like at that shop.
I didn't notice the music and balloons. My bad.
If a store has a bunch of flower stands, people see it as a vote of confidence and will be more likely to go in.
Alrighty, it's huge flower stands outside of new businesses dialogue. Dominique says, oh no, look over there at that store. I think someone might have died. Now, remember, Dominique is a tourist, is a foreigner.
Yes. It's why would you think that?
And Dominique says, well, because of those large flower stands. Where I come from, they would only be at funerals or memorials. Okay, so... we call those flower stands.
Yep.
And where I come from, what does this mean?
It's in my country, right? So it's just
in my culture.
Yeah, in my culture, right? From my experience. So yeah, funerals, memorials is a very common place that I have seen in the past. But again, when I first saw them in Korea, a little confusing, but...
now you understand.
Yeah, it was very quick to understand what they were for here.
Yeah.
Sunny says, in Korea, they are sent to new businesses to wish them well.
Okay, so it has multi-purposes, these flower stands. So it's not just for funerals, but to wish a business well.
So when you wish someone well, I hope that everything goes well for you. So instead of using wish, you can just replace it with hope, right? it's kind of a good luck, right? So here, just I wish you well, good luck. I wish them all the best, good luck. I wish them great success, right? So there's just many ways of saying good luck. And this is just a simple one of them.
Yeah, that's right. So I wish you well, and just even to people.
Yeah.
Like,
so,
I'm moving,
Oh.
to back home.
Yeah. Good luck. We wish you well, right?
Okay.
It's also kind of safe travel, safe journeys in that case.
Yes, that's right. All right. You'll also see them at funerals, but not with balloons or loud music like at that shop.
Yeah.
So remember, you were saying the balloons and
The
loud music.
and like people with microphones and like trying to get customers to come in.
Yeah.
But even the balloon arch, I really only see those at like kids' birthday parties in the U.S. or
Right.
like at high school proms. But it is kind of fun to see them at businesses.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, what you do see sometimes are actual balloons in the States.
Huh.
There are, well, I guess depending on the type of store
Yeah.
it is, but I have seen balloons, but not like a balloon arch.
Which is a little bit, I mean, that's a lot of time, I think, making one of those.
Right.
But Dominic said, I didn't notice the music and balloons. My bad.
Okay, this is, I think a lot of people know. My bad has become a very common and popular informal expression.
Yeah, instead of saying my mistake, you're like, my bad. And there's many ways you say this. You could be very casual and be like, oh, yeah, my bad. Just like very low key. And then you can be like, oh, my bad. Like you can be like, oh, and admits a huge mistake on that sense. So you could have as much energy or as little energy in it when you say it, but it just means the same thing. You made a mistake.
You made a mistake. Yeah. And it's not like a really huge mistake. It's just like, a little oversight.
Exactly.
And Sunny says, if a store has a bunch of flower stands, people see it as a vote of confidence and will be more likely to go in. Okay, now this is interesting. So if it has a lot of these flower stands, people see it as a vote of confidence.
Yeah. So when talking about a vote of confidence, it's kind of like moral support, but moral support is really just all you're using is your words. A vote of confidence, there's an action that was done. So you are supporting them, you are saying that you can trust them, and you show that you believe you trust them by doing something, right? And so because of all these people sending these flower stands, they really believe that it'll be a success. So it's a vote of confidence.
Can I tell you a funny story,
Sure.
actually, about the funerals? So I knew someone, and basically he was telling me that when you go to funerals, you kind of know like what socioeconomic status that particular family has based on the flower stands.
Yeah, I think if you see like the quality of flowers
Or
and how
quality of
many-
flowers, all of those things. So it's kind of like, because there are few, right, at a hospital or wherever the funeral home is, that they have that sort of like a few rooms. And so you kind of walk around and you kind of get a feel of like, oh, this, with all these flower stands, this person probably had
a lot of friends.
a lot of friends or was in a sort of like socially
higher group of society or something.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you know, I've seen flower stands at concerts as well too, because like fans will send them to like their groups. I've also seen rice, bags of rice at concerts,
really?
because the fans are like, well, the flower stands they'll only last a couple of days.
Rice is a great
But
idea.
they'll send them bags of rice they can donate to a charity or
that's
something like that.
fabulous.
So like that was a really interesting way. So.
Nice.
And I think I saw bags of rice donated at celebrity weddings too, because they're like, because I think they had a notice saying if you're going to send flower stands, please instead donate,
What
in
a
our name.
great
Right.
idea. That is a fabulous idea. Because flower stands, I mean, they're good to look at, but then they're going to wither and they're going to die, throw them away.
Yeah. So it's kind of
Perfect.
nice that the fans, when they send these things out, they have a vote of confidence for their favorite celebrity because they really wish them well.
Yeah. I'd kind of be like, could you send a big bag of coffee?
Ooh, yes. For sure.
Yeah. Whole beans, please. Okay, let's listen to that dialogue one more time.
Oh, no. Look over there at that store. I think someone might have died.
Why would you think that?
Because of those large flower stands. Where I come from, they would only be at funerals or memorials.
In Korea, they're sent to new businesses to wish them well. You'll also see them at funerals, but not with balloons or loud music, like at that shop.
I didn't notice the music and balloons. My bad.
If a store has a bunch of flower stands, people see it as a vote of confidence and will be more likely to go in.